Sagittarius, that is you this week emerging. Dig me, don't dig me, but you dig you. And that is the most important thing. Spirituality is at the forefront. Don't let anybody or anything block you from emerging with you, with your character, your integrity, the way you want to express your spirit, the way you want to express your heart. It's all there for you to fulfill the way you want it, okay? And this week really starts that. I know you've been kind of building up to this, but it really is fantastic. And I'll also say something else. God and the universe really are acknowledging the strength and the character that you have been applying for so long. And the wish card is here in that seventh card placement. It's a big deal. It means that God and the universe acknowledge what a great egg you are. You know, that's what I like to say. You don't get to those kind of good karma cards without the really good vibration that you've put out. So congratulations. It gets a big reward. And I also could see like indecision and indecisiveness. So don't let that plague you either, because some new thoughts are emerging. And I'd rather put your focus and energy on that instead of like being not trusting yourself, because you know you can. And that's the test here, right? Just do you. Don't go backwards. You've already fought for it. You've already who you are. People look at you as a gift and really special too. And you know, you're digging it. You really like yourself and you really want to step out and strut your stuff and do your thing. So don't let also emotional drama or emotional upset, especially from other people or situations, get you down. Keep the balance, Sagittarius, and keep on moving forward, okay? Your little hooves are like digging in and saying, hey, let's go, but no, let's stop. So no, you've already learned the lessons of strength and character and courage. And again, congratulations. That's why God is giving these big rewards, including even though how other people look at you might be as the gift to other people, but it means that the gifts could come of money to you too. So keep your eyes out. It's a big week. You've been planning for it for a long time, and now you kind of get to kickstart it, okay? So just trust yourself. It's a really fab week, okay? So that's a general reading. Let's get into why I said this is such an important week, right? And especially for your spirituality and who you are and your identity. There's a few cards here, but the first one being this gal, the High Priestess. She's a major arcana card in tarot, and she's like tarot. She's like astrology, numerology, crystals, you know, Reiki, all the things that might be outside the regular religion, which is the Hierophant represented in tarot, the priest, right? But this gal takes a different kind of way and connection to God and the universe, and she trusts this, she's confident in it, and that's why she's manifesting, and that's you. Remember, in astrology and in tarot, you're represented by the Centaurian, in the Hierophant for me, and I reach up to God and I make it a material reality. But in this kind of gal, which is his sister, is a specialness that you do it in your own way. And that's important for Sagittarius. So trust it, okay? And don't let anything, this is the blocking card, being tired, maybe from other people's point of view, or the way you had to adjust, and just the way life can be a minutia, up and down, right? But all your pentacles are there, no harm done. 9 is a completion, and it's a completion for you to emerge with the new you. That's why the horns were there. It's calling everybody around saying, here, Sagittarius is out and proud, and she's digging herself. So let's go strut our stuff, and let's not get caught up in indecision. That's why I was saying that in the God placement. And what I'd like to say is God's message to us to kind of navigate. That's you right there in the middle. All like, and there's God saying, no, you're okay. There's the mind thoughts that are plaguing us. And the 8 is actually the refresh, rejuvenation. So we're kind of getting ourselves on the gerbil wheel of hell. So I need you to not do that. That's the message here, because everywhere else is fantastic and you're ready to emerge with new thoughts. And don't let new thoughts scare you, okay? Maybe that's what's kicking that 8 in. Don't let that scare you, because that's all part of the process, and you know it too, Sagittarius. So trust it, and that's why the base of the matter is so important in validating that message. The Page of Swords is you. Like, here I come again. I've got some ideas. I've got identity. I've got character. This is how I want to do my life. And maybe it's not fully formulated and it's still young in the way it's playing out. But that's good. That's an exciting part of the journey. So don't let you be scared of those thoughts. God is trying to help you figure out what you really want. And we're going to get to that wish card in a second. So strength. This is why a lot of the rewards, these two major arcana cards, are appearing, and they're karma cards to me, because you don't get to them unless you've been a really good egg and a lot of different highs and lows, okay? And the strength card teaches us again, which is going to see a reflection here in the Temperance, another major arcana. It mastery of thought, right? In modern day tarot, I can handle anything coming at me, right? But to the ancient tarot, I overcame anger, rage, ego, pride, all those animal instincts that could take us in the wrong direction, right? And make a negative impact on not only ourselves, but other people. Or if that kind of energy was aimed at you, that's a real bummer as well. But you learn the mastery of the thought, right? Everything starts in our mind. And that's what so much of this is about for you. So keep that a really beautiful garden of positivity, because that affects our words and our actions, right? And it's, you'd love to be loving. You love to be a good person. You love to just connect with people. So let that shine, okay? And those lessons are behind you right now. And Temperance is why I was saying major arcana, I'm letting the flow of emotion, right? I've got everybody else in mind, and again, there might be emotional dramas that are stewing, emotional past reflections of situations that might be bringing up stuff, but don't let that plague you. That's the whole lesson of the Temperance. It means that you've learned that balance out of the strength, okay? But I'll also add this caveat with the Temperance. You need to take care of yourself. That's the keystone, right? Without you, there is no Temperance. So it's like, nobody's flowing the emotion without you. And good job, because these, again, are karma cards to me, because they're so testing in ways that are really challenging in the inner self, our inner spirit, right? And here's why God is saying the wish card is here, which is a direct extension of the High Priestess. Wowie zowie. So when we think about that, like if you want to be your own person, or even get into the spiritual arts, if that's part of that wish for you, or connect closer to God and the universe and let that manifest, holy moly, that's fantastic, right? Whatever the wish is, it doesn't matter, because God says you deserve it. And that's where, everybody says a great job. And the 8 is how other people look at you. And that's why I was saying how people look at you as a gift. Literally, it's the gift of money, even though it's a viewpoint, but it means that energy is available to you. So make sure while you're figuring things out, and the next step, part of that might be new resources for you to enjoy, right? Or just a gift from somebody, or even an income tax return, whatever it is, use it for you to take care of yourself right now, okay? And you've been thinking about these things, the hopes and fears. This is a 9th card placement. And that's the 4 of Swords. I'm on the firm foundation to build stuff, right? And that's really important, because you could trust it, because it's a strong foundation. It's like concrete right now. It's set. You could build the next part of what your life wants to be like. So trust that. And it's going to be built on you. So it's so important, because it leaves the 3 in the Swords, where we're really breaking that to the ancient, the patriarch, the father figure. And it could be father figures in reality, or it could be father figures as an authority, community, society, the stereotypical, archetypical way, especially for women, how they have to play out in society. But you've broken that, and now you're emerging with your own thing. So don't do anything to block that beautiful energy, okay? And that's the outcome. That's where it's happening in anyway. That's the Knight of Swords. It's like, I've got thoughts on thoughts. I'm ready to fly. Let's see where we go. And it can be scary sometimes where we don't know the next step. But I just say right now, my Sagittarian friends, enjoy the comradeship. You're half horse, so no problem. You've got a couple of people there to help you along the way. And God wants to make anything of your dreams happen. And in the bonus card is the Knight of Pentacles, which means let's go take that ride, right? So you're ready. All these kinship is calling you to take on the next journey, and you really should. And it kicks off this week. So congratulations, Sagittarius. No wonder their horns are blaring. So thank you for visiting the channel, and have a really good week.